Hey everybody, how you doing? What do you think of that music? Is it weird? I like having something to listen to, but probably maybe some of you are listening uh, on mute, although then you wouldn't hear me, so I'm not sure. How is everybody? Hi, Lori Camper, Charlotta, Brenda, Joellen, Lisa. Who else is here? Linda, Lisa, I said her. Karen. Hi, Laura. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Sue Brown. Yeah, music and graphics. I know. It's hard to end it though. It's like I'm liking that. Hey, Naomi and Bev, Catherine, Jillian. Did I say Brenda? All right, good. Hey, Amy Powers. You like the music? Hey, Jenny. Hi, Barbara. All right. Well, you never know. You have to try stuff. So it could all go wrong, but I'm so happy to see you guys. I have a fun thing to do today. We were gonna do stamps out of dies, but I saw that Sue Eldred had a really cute project this morning, and I've been meaning to do it, and I just thought I'm gonna do it. Hey, Isabel. Hi, Lenine. So I've been playing around with using the shaker card from it's the specimen card from the Field Notes die. So we're going to make just a cute little shaker. I do have a couple questions for you because I ran into a little issue there. So I want to see if some of you guys might have an answer to help me out. Hi, Helen and Mary. And I'll tell you right now, and maybe you can think about it. When I did my foam in here, it's adhesive foam and it stuck. It started making all of these sticking, little confetti sticking to the sides, which is not the point of it. So I have to figure out how to fix it. What I thought was get some baby powder, unstick the foam before, finishing it. And so anyway, that's my thought. We'll see. Oh, I'm happy too, Charlotta. All right, maybe I should turn my light on. I feel like it's dark here. Now under the interrogation lights. Okay, I had another question for you. And I just wanted to ask. Now, I know that some of you took the class last year, the summer camp with Maker Forte, and we had an exclusive set of stamps that went with it. And now I won't be using Maker Forte for stamps. They're having some issues. So I found another person to make them, but I want to know if this is something that you guys would be interested in. You would use that too, Isabel? Okay, that's good. All right. So this is what it looks like. I didn't really make it look very fancy, but I was wondering if this might be a stamp set that you guys would be interested in now that we're out and traveling again. This one is upside down. It says best day ever. So I don't know, but if you think that it might be something you're interested in, could you let me know? And then I will go ahead and reorder that, but I'm just not sure. So I thought I would ask you guys. Also, my other question is, you know what? What I think I'll do is I'll post it in the fan club so you can see the images and I'll make it look nicer. I was doing it the last minute. But there might be some alternative words or images that you would like in there. I could adjust it because I haven't sent it to the new stamp company yet. So if I do it, let me know what you think. Does anything fit inside the white space? Yes, the Adventure Awaits fits inside there. And this one will, and any of these. That one I don't think does, but also like little words could fit in the tailgate of the truck. Okay, thank you for that, Catherine. And then the other question I have is, do you guys like the cling rubber or clear? Do you have a preference on that? Because I have to order, I have some other stuff in the works too. So, oh, the spelling is UK friendly. I don't think there's anything that says color or I don't think there's anything in there that would be different, Karen. But good thought, because I know that you spell it. Clear, plain. Okay, clear. Okay, I'll look through this later. But thank you. Yeah, because I like both of them. I like the rubber because I feel like it does a nice clear impression. But I like the rubber for that reason. I like the clear because it's easy to line up, especially when you have, text like phrases or whatever. So it's always to me like, which one? So you guys look like 50-50. So I'll go through and look later. And yeah, the Misty does change things, and that's really makes it easy to position. So, that is an option. So, all right. Well, thank you for your input. And just, if you have any thoughts, just let me know. And then I will post something in the fan club that has the images. And then you can, maybe I'll do a poll or something and you can add any comments that you have. That would be great. If you're not in the fan club, go ahead over and join because we have lots going on. Now, I don't have the full details on this yet, but you guys know we're doing a banner challenge in September. So we are working on that behind the scenes and we are getting ready to bring that out. So you'll be seeing one of your favorite banner designers. And she'll be doing a couple lives with me. So we get everybody ready and we're going to have a fun time with that. So again, today we're going to make this, but I thought, let me just show a couple of the journals because I'm not sure I showed all of them. I did it on our release party, but this is the Field Notes journal. So I just thought, let's do a little refresher. It's been almost a month. So Pam Bray made this really clever journal. And what she did was she staggered the size of the pages here. So she cut the full one, this is the full back of the journal. And then she just went down, I think she said 3/4 of an inch every time. And so that's how you get this really neat book. And then she used all the fun little gadgets and tools and fun things inside. So I love that. And she used a ring binding. So you can add more to it too. So I have already a load of stuff here. This was a fun one because it's a different orientation. This one was done by Susie, and she was making this little watercolor journal. And so she has her pages going this way, which I like because if I'm going to do some kind of flower arrangement or something, I like going down portrait style instead of landscape. Although, either one works. But she made little pockets here that you can tuck the books into and then take them in and out. So, and then I just love her the watercolor colors and the doodling she did on the flowers. So pretty. Now, I don't know if I showed you guys this. I think Amy showed it, but this is like a wedding guest book. Isn't that amazing? So then she did these all white pages filled with these fun little pockets and envelopes and places for you to write and leave messages for the new couple at their wedding. Can you imagine getting that and saving that forever? I would love it. And if you want to hide your messages, there's a little waterfall. So it's not right out there for everybody to look at if you're getting sentimental. But I love white on white. Yeah, it's amazing. And she used the binding die to do that, the book binding die. So this is just really a cool idea for a useful, not that they're not all useful, but Pam and Susie are so good. Yes, everyone, it's a great group. Now look at the flowers on this cover. This is Lisa Hall, and she made hers out of fabric, and it's a needle book, which, sometimes you just need an extra big needle book because I have some needles, and like if you get into the book binding, they're curved ones and they're like pretty good size. So some of the smaller ones just won't work. So this I love, and her little like ragged edges. It's so cute. Love to stitch. Okay, here is one. Now this, I think, is from Elizabeth. And here she's using the specimen card like this as a cover. Now, if you do make one of these, you know, make the shaker, you could add this to a card if you didn't make it quite as thick. Like I made it pretty thick. And I also made it so you could use it on either side. So we can talk about that too. But this could also go on the front of the journal like Elizabeth did here. So, and this has all of these fun little pages and tucks too. I feel like this is nice because if you did want to write in here, you would have room and you wouldn't feel like you're covering up something, because I always think, you know, the book itself is so pretty, I wouldn't want to mess it up. But what I like to do is to journal on a piece of paper and then adhere that into the book, so it's not like, you know, you worry about it. Let's see, here's one from Jenny. This is beautiful. I love how she used the key embossing folder on the front. And, you know, you usually think of that as like kind of a masculine or steampunk, or, you know, metal is like hard. But this is so soft when you add these pretty flowers and that light color on there. So this is just so, so pretty. Don't you think? I know. I love them too, LaTanya. I could just sit here and look at them all day long. Sometimes I do. This is, we have this one from Maggie, and then there's another one, I think, that is from Elizabeth too. She didn't write her name. It's Maggie's name right there. So, you know, she used all of the different, this would be a great way if you had a collection of dies and you couldn't remember what it went to, you know, you could use like each page, you could use it to decorate, but also maybe put a note in a pocket that says, this is the whatever set from whoever, you know. Catherine, you've never made a journal before, but that wedding one, I know. Oh, yeah. You know, the only thing I worry about, because I took that to a trade show, I took that, Pam Bray was there, and I had a white album, but everybody was very respectful and really careful when they touched it. So you don't have to worry. It looks as good as it did. That may not go there, but I don't want to lose it. So again, more fun little envelopes, pockets, flips, flaps, folds, waterfalls, you name it. They're just fun to play with. And this is just a really big one. Maggie, she goes to town. It's beautiful. And this graphic 45 paper, I mean, not graphic 45. I think of that with Maggie, but this was the 49 a market. Here's one from Cheryl Bodkin Waters, also on our team. This is made of leather. Can you guys see this? She stamped on it and colored it, you know, colored leather. And I love this clasp here, you know. And she has this really kind of grungy, shabby style. So, you know, whatever style you have, you can make a book. If it's just plain, you know, make it for your lists. I mean, everybody needs books and journals, and that's why they're everywhere. When you go to the grocery store, you know, everybody has them because you keep using them up. Cheryl did do an amazing. Yeah, this is just beautiful. And all this 3D stuff inside. I like that alphabet she used. I think that was Alexis's. Yeah. So some of them are sticking together because I think she was painting on the pages. So really, really cool. I need to unstick this. It could be when I put it in the suitcase where I travel with them and I put them in a suitcase. Sometimes, you know, they get pressed together. And then here's one that I'm working on. I'm not done with it yet, but I think this would be like not this paper, but you know, that would be pretty on there, or even going that way. It's fun. It's great to see the waterfall pocket in the book. Yes, they do. They do all work. Yes, very handy. Oh, this is one that we did in class. So if you want to see how to make this little pocket, we did that out of one piece of, or maybe it was 2 pieces of 12 by 12 paper. So you can go and see that. This has like a little envelope. This was a fun one. I love doing those one sheet wonders. So I'm not done with it yet, but I'm getting there. I just like to add a little bit at a time. And if I don't know what I want to put, I sometimes just paper clip it so I can see it, you know, how it works in relation to the rest of the book. There's stuff falling in. Didn't paper clip that one. And then here is another one, and this is using the same papers. We were so lucky. We had a good bit of paper left over after our class at NAMTA. And so I sent it to the team, and we were able to make some little books out of it. So again, Elizabeth, I love this. You know, you can pack the stuff in. You can just do whatever works for you, you know. One other thing that I was thinking about, and I tested it today, is I was wondering, would it fit on the front of the card case? And guess what the answer is? Absolutely. So look at that. Wouldn't that be a cute little cover for your card case, or even to put inside? You know, you could do a couple of them in here. So that's one thing that I love, that this all the dies work together. So that is just fun. All right. So let's let me just make sure I got everything I need to say. Oh, I did make a mistake in the description. I said we were using the I said we were going to use the envelope, this one. I thought I was using the flowers, but they're huge. So no, I'm not using this one. I use the one that goes with the scrapbook.com, the everyday, no, floral silhouettes. I use that. So I'll show you. And if everyone has not joined, it's time. Take your phone and join the fan club. Isn't that cool? Love that dime, all the creations. Oh, good, Gina. Yeah, I'm happy it works on the card case. Yes, 49 in Market Rouge. Thank you. That's good, Jenny. What is the paper? Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys like it. It's fun. All right. So let's just go through and show you how I did my little thing, and we'll see if we can fix it, because, you know, this was my prototype, but I needed one for photo. So that's what we're going for. But let's turn the camera down. And see what we can do here. Okay, let me just. Okay, one thought I had before I got going was it would be good to use like paint chips, and I do have other ones, but then I was looking in these little books, and these images are just so pretty. And so I thought I made one that you could cut out of this stuff, but I kind of didn't, I don't know, the colors, I was using these different colors and I wasn't loving them, you know, how they wound up being placed. So, but I think you could, and that's like free art that you have. But look at these. It makes me just want to cut these out and put them in a book, or use that as a guide to paint that flower, you know. And look at this one. So if you have paint chips, don't ever get rid of them. Look at that on the front of a card. Wouldn't it be pretty? Okay. All right. Make sure on that one. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Karen Rogers. I agree. Yes, give the value, you know. All right, so this would be something that you could use if you were out of paper, you know, if that would ever happen. But you can also use your 6x6, and this was one that I kind of liked. It's 6x8, but the 6x6 would work fine too, because all you have to do is cover that little section of the die, like right here. This piece, this is the specimen card. That's the only thing we're using on this die today. Okay? You prevent things from sticking to tapes. You run a bead of glitter glue right next to the sticky edge. Wow, I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay, when I get there, everybody remind me. Okay, and then I had this one too. It doesn't go with it, but you know, the little labels and things could work. The colors are similar. So I could use stickers, you know, here. Instead, I did one of my stamps and I just used the little thing that comes with the die, that comes on the die. So let's just look at it. You know, you get this piece here, and then underneath is that little kind of sentiment strip type piece. So what we're going to do is, this is another thing that I'm using that I don't hardly ever talk about, but it's foam adhesive. And it's really handy because it's thick. And basically what it is foam that is covered with adhesive on both sides. So you don't have to add the adhesive. It's pretty handy. So that's what we're going to use to cut our little shapes and to use for spacers. So first we need paper. So let's go ahead and pick a paper. I want to do a different one because let me do that one. These are all cute. We'll do a travel one. Let's go on an adventure. I'm feeling it. All right, let's do it's on the other side. That's pretty. Little suitcases. All right, let's do that. And then the other thing is that I found out is these little pieces here, these journaling cards, they will fit like right on the back. So you could back it like that and just add it on when you're done. Isn't that great? Couldn't believe. Talking about art. Last night you taught your friends how to make a journal with the passport die. Good. Oh, that makes me happy. Gina. All right, so let's cut this. Now we may do it right. It's going to be tight. So I'm just going to go this way. So I'm going to fold that in half. And then I'm just going to tear this. So we're going to cut this. And I think I'm also going to cut my adhesive at the same time. That I'm going to have to cut. This is kind of big. So I'm always trying to do it like the most efficient way. I don't think I can fit two. Oh, maybe I could. Well, we'll give it a try. If it doesn't go all the way, that's all right. And I should have better scissors. Yeah. That's good. These are Dollar Tree scissors, and I have to say, they are great. They've been doing the job for quite a while now. Okay. So we need 2 of these, which are the adhesive, double-backed adhesive. We need 2 pieces of paper. And then I had some mat board scrap, and I cut that too. I cut one of those. Okay. So I have extras over here in case I mess up. Just planning ahead. Can't hurt. And then I'm going to cut them. I just have the short cutting pads here because I'm only working on this one area. So let me see if that's going to fit. That one will. I'm going to line these up first because these are smaller. And then I'm going to place these on top. And I don't really care where they wind up. And go back through. So really, one pass through. I didn't do my mat board one, but that I would do separately. Okay, so we've got a couple of these. These are fun too, because these would make cute little tags. And then you also have the fallout from, the mat board, so you could stick that to that and just make a cute little gift tag, They're just nice little shapes. And they're already cut. So here are our little foam pieces. Oh, and the other thing that you need, and for this I used packaging, just die packaging. I cut up. Now the only thing that I don't like about this is it's kind of scratched. So I cleaned it, but it wasn't great. So, you can buy stuff, but I have this on hand. The only thing you have to make sure is that you don't have like a piece of adhesive seal on here. And if you do, I would just put that in another area, like above the thing, so you're not, you can't see it. And I tried cleaning it, but it didn't. Okay, now the only thing that we have to cut is the die that has all these little flowers, because that's what I used as confetti. I already have some that I cut when I was going out to California, so I have them. I'm not going to cut them again. You guys know how to cut. But I did go ahead and I sorted this stupid thing. I sat there and watched a video and I sorted all my little pieces. So I just kind of took some out of here and I sprinkled them in. So we'll do that when we get there. I am not going to knock that over, or I will probably scream and maybe say a bad word. So you don't want to do that. The other thing that you have to remember is to put your piece of this on. Otherwise, it will fall out, which I have done. Not this time, but I have done it. Okay. So the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take one piece of this double-sided adhesive and put that on top of this kind of, I use these holes to line them up, so I need to take the holes out. And sometimes these get a little misshapen, so you have to be careful. Overhead transparency. Yes, I probably have some yet. So I take each corner and just try to lay that right down and match up the holes. And I did find that some of mine were a little off, but I just trimmed them at the end. It was no big deal. Okay, that one's a little short because I messed up. Okay, so we are now going to put, let me think here. What I had to do was just in my head say, okay, I want to put this here, that there. So I want to put a pattern on the front. So I would peel this up and put that there. I have my spacer here, but I need this to go here. Okay, so let's just layer it so we don't forget. I should have made a chart. And then for the bottom, same thing. You're going to put the pattern on the back, whichever one you decide to do. And then your acrylic between that. And then, when that's all stuck together and that's all stuck together, pop this whole thing out here. Then you put your stuff in there. And that's where it got sticky. So you have to figure that out. All right, so let's stick this on here. Let's get our paper going. And you could switch it around. That's a good thing about the paper pad, that you can, they all work together. The good thing is there's adhesive on both sides. So if you mess it up, you still have a chance to recover, which you gotta love. Okay. And this here, all right, that's stretching that out. Don't do that. Then you can't take your hand off. The main thing is you just want to get it, it did stretch a little. But I don't want this sticking out, so I'm going to trim that off now. All right, so we've got that. And now we will stick this on here. So I'm going to use the other color just so the front and the back are a little different. Okay, now this is where our stickiness comes into play. So I'm kind of interested to try what Laura said, which is to add the art glitter glue, because I wouldn't think that that would work, but if she says it does, then I would like to try it. So I'm just going to look up here in a minute because I need to get better instructions there. Let's put this on. Okay. All right, so Laura, I would, and you could always ink around this if you didn't get this exactly right. So in here is where, well, see, that doesn't feel like there is any, but I think it's right down here. So what I was thinking was, I don't know if that's going to stick, but let's just try it and see what happens. And it probably can't hurt to do both. We could try that one on here and just take it around the edge. And then we could try the art glitter thing on the other one. Ooh, that also kind of gives like a little filmy thing, but I think I can get that off with a cloth. And it smells nice. Let's see. You sell the double-sided adhesive. Yes, I do, Lenine. I thought it's time to give it some love. Thank you, Glum. All right, so that, let me feel it. That's pretty good. So, where's Laura? I'm not sure if she's here. I'm sure the powder looks great with this foam. Yeah, it did seem to work. All right, maybe we should not mess with it. Let's just go with that. It did cloud this up a little bit, but I'm not gonna worry about that. And now this is gonna stick to that. So I'm gonna wait because we still have to put our stuff in here. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave that. I'll peel it off and then we'll do it in one shot. Hopefully this is not gonna be a problem. But let me see if there's, no, I don't feel any problem with this. Have you guys ever had that issue? Yeah. All right. Well, let's put our little stuff in here. Now you could use anything. Here are some things that I have from Dollar Tree. These are sequins. I'm not a big sequin person, but I know that they do look pretty when they're shaking around. So what would go? We've got like that nice navy blue. The green would go. Let's just do a couple. And then we're going to have these little bags of things that can spill all over the place. So I'll have to put it in another bag. I'm just going to take a couple out. So I really would rather see the flowers. Okay. Maybe that's too many. See, they seem big to me. I like the ones that are like little dots, you know, and they just, but that will catch the light. All right, so what other color? Let's maybe blue. There's a pinkish color. Let's do that one too. Oh, good one. Oh, genius. I knew it. These are so cheesy, Dollar Tree. You couldn't do a Ziploc? Give me a break. I love you, Dollar Tree. You know that, but all right. All right, so now we need some little flowers. You always put in little mini glass beads. Yes, that's a good idea. I don't think I have any of them. Use a tiny bit of top. Okay. Yeah, that's true. It would be a design. All right, so let's put some pretty little flowers in here. Do some yellow. I believe that was the color. If I had stars, I could do that. I do have some gold. throw a couple of those in. I don't think that can, and even white might be nice. See, that's where I don't know where to stop. I want to see stuff shaking, but I don't want to put so much stuff that you know, it doesn't move. Here's some stars. Maybe they're flowers. I need to cut some more if you can believe it. Okay, what do you think? Is that enough? Shaker beads. You know what? I think I got some. I need to go through my bin, my Dollar Tree bin. All right, well, let's see if that's enough. I think that looks good. All right, so we're just going to peel this off and put it together. And now it's a little more stable because it has 3 layers together, so it's not going to move around so much, hopefully. I can't do it because I'm looking. I can't see. Oh, that's cute. That's not bad. All right, let's poke these through. And then all I did was, I kind of like that side. It's pretty busy. But, you know, you can use whatever paper you like. Oh, that is, oh, look at that. That is moving better than the other one. It's sticking a little on one side. But like once you put it together, there's no way to get back in there. So you gotta, you know, do it right. Okay, well, next time I'm gonna try the other method. All right, I think this pink would work. This, I am so happy I did this. I think I told you guys how. I just took a plastic bag and I put some ink in there, and then I scrunched up, I wet some of the seam binding and put it in there and let it absorb, and I shook it around in the Ziploc bag, and it made this really pretty kind of variegated ribbon. All right, I'm going to use my little tiny bamboo skewer, which I put in and then took back out. Just to get that around. And, you know, you could do a lot more to this if you wanted. Let's see. Yeah, it's cute. I think this would be fun to put on the front of a book. I was eating Girl Scout cookies before. Oh, that's way too much. Well, actually, you can make a little hanger. That'd be a cute ornament too, you know? Where are UK folks getting American seam binding? Yeah, the stuff I get is called Hug Snug. You know, I was just thinking too, if you wanted to do like a snow scene, you could do a little spray adhesive on there and do like snowflake and stick them on. That'd be kind of cute. Okay. That's a nice little bow. I've done with these things forever, but I think that is really fun. You know what would be cool if there was a way to get in there? You could put like dollars in and put it on a card for a present, but then they would have to ruin it. I don't mind the little sequins. It's fun. It's just fun to play with. Now the other thing is I have these leftover pieces, so I could put that in the back there and just kind of tape it on if I wanted. I don't know. So there's a lot of options, as always. But let's see what it looks like on a book. Yeah, this, well, you could just, that's the back, but you could even punch two, you know, you have 2 holes here. So you could punch 2 holes right there and thread this whole thing through and just attach it like that, and maybe even do like a closure for the book. But that doesn't match. But I don't know. I kind of like that idea of it going this way. Oh, the other thing that we did was the little tag part. I need to find it because I bumped it up with something. So here is another little pieces. So you can do whatever saying you like. So here I have tell your story and what's the other one? I don't know. Let's do the other one. I wish I could read it. Upside down or reverse, I guess. So what color? Do brown. That looks more kind of. No, there's no brown in it. All right, let's just do this again. With the snow scene, that would make a lovely tree decoration. Yes, I think it would. I could do this in the Misty, but it doesn't really matter. And as long as I center it on the, you know, with the, when I can see the front, then I know when I bring it back here, it's easy to center it. Yeah. Oh, it's Dream a Little. Okay, that's a good one. So then I just took a couple of brads, and it's hard to find these little tiny ones anymore. They used to have brads in every size and shape, color, and I like that, but they don't. That's American Crafts, but I'm pretty sure you can't get them anymore. But I'm just going to stick that in here. You could put somebody's name on here. That'd be cute. And this is just decorative. It's not, we're not using it to hold it on. Always put a pocket on the back for money. Yes, you know, I was thinking that, Glum. Wait, I'll show you. Because when I saw that the journaling cards fit, I thought, yeah, put that on the back and make a thing for a gift card pocket. All right, so let's just. Glum, you're a genius. So just, this kind of sticks down these two because sometimes they fly around. Oh, you know what I could have used? This is my adhesive, double-sided. Then I wouldn't have to add adhesive. Oh, well. I'll use them. All right, so these are cute. You could put a photo, too, I was thinking. You know, one of those little wallet ones behind. Wouldn't that be cute? And then you have to, it would be like the guy where you draw the mustache, you know, with the magnetic thing. I love them. Let's do a little red line tape. So if you need refills of your red line tape, you know, we got them here. We have 2 sizes. It'll stick anything, even more than you want. That is one good thing. You really do need a good adhesive when you're working with thick materials. What do you guys use? You could keep them in smooth presence. Yes. Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah, that is always good. You don't know you're going to see your niece that you haven't seen in 5 years, and it's like you got graduated from high school and you, that we would have sent, but you know, they have a new apartment or got a new job. It's fun. This stuff doesn't stick to the phone. I have done it. I swear, half of my life I spent trying to get glue to unstick. So what are you guys doing this weekend? Anything fun? We're going to a Mary Chapin Carpenter concert at this cool place called Wolf Trap that is nearby. It's kind of like a park, and it's a small venue, so you can just, sit. We didn't get lawn seats. I told my husband I'm too old for the lawn because it's not comfortable. You have to sit and listen to a whole concert on, just sit on a blanket. It's like, I need a chair. And she's kind of country. I don't know how I would describe her, but I do like her. So what are you guys doing? Anything fun? I'm watching Jenny Atkinson on the team driving all over the place on her bike, and her husband, like, wow, I'm a slug. We're watching Netflix. Yeah, cute. All right. So there it is. So we have a cute little set. And you know what? These could really go to anybody. And I like, see, I should have put the tape on the paper. All the things you figure out after you do it. Yes, I'm loving Jenny's pics too. It's almost like I'm doing it. So I'm watching her, right? Your daughter and I are making a card patty sets for a fundraiser for church in Salt Lake City. Oh, isn't that nice? That's great, Leslie. Yes. Oh, Laura, have you been there? Yeah, it's a cool place. Anyway, we're going to Indianapolis. That's fun. I love that place. I don't know if it'll be fun, but it'll be different. All right. Well, wait, I'm going to come. It's like I'm early today. Let's go here. And we can just talk. Whoops, get out of there. You sing, Mary Chapin Carpenter? I feel lucky. Yo, in karaoke, I've seen people do that. Yeah, that is a good. How did I do that? Oh, I just swiped something. You're doing a scrapbook class on Sunday. Oh, that's good, Lisa. Where, at a store or somebody's house? I don't know how I do this. I'm still here. I could see that it said live. I think I just swiped it or something and it just went away. But good to know I stayed back. I came back. It's a miracle. Hey, Teresita. What else are you guys doing? Back out. I'm in agony. Back. Let me walk move. Oh no, Karen. Ugh, that's horrible. Yeah, you can't do bike riding. Hey, Trinity, how are you? Oh, I'm glad I went back and I saw her. Trinity, we have to go driving, You tell me when. Trinity's trying to get her license. It's rude to tell them to. What else? Yeah, that is too bad. Online with Vicky Bowton. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So Friday night when she does her lives, I figured it out. It's a miracle, Charlotta. So anyway, guys, what are some things you would like to see coming up? Good. Yes, we do. Can't wait. All right. We got to figure out a time, Trinity, because you're going to be going back to school and you'll be busy. Trinity is an all-American gymnast. I'm so proud of her. Trinity, if you can pass, come to Scotland. Well, who knows? You never know. Waiting for your car to be fixed. I hate that when you're stuck at home. That stinks. I'll be watching Craft Roulette. Yeah, that's fun. I know, I have to get back into it. You have submitted since I was on. Oh, that's good, Link. I've seen you, and I've dropped over there, but I just haven't been able to watch because I don't know. It seems like we're on the road. I talked to my daughter last night, the one who is waiting for her house to get remodeled, and they ripped out all of her cabinets, which they weren't supposed to do, except they found mold behind, which she says was already there, but she's okay with it because they have to replace them. But I mean, what a nightmare. She's got to bring the kids to their new school, but their house that they're going to rent is 25 minutes away. They have to be there at 7:05. It's like, oh man. I have a video library of how you mark your dies. Gina, what do you mean? Oh, like that say which one I use? I try to include it in the name of the video. So if you go to YouTube, you can search on there, you can type it in, like the name of the die, and see if something comes up. I haven't, I've only been doing YouTube for a couple of years, so I don't have all the earlier ones. But for those, if you go over to Facebook, and that has like 6 or 7 years worth of videos. If you go to Facebook, Eileen Hull Designs, and then you go to, I think it's more, you click on that and it'll say videos, and then you click on videos, and that will have all of the videos that I've done on there. That is way too early. I agree that it's middle school. Like that's when they need to sleep. The tape on the die. Oh, I can tell you about that. You know what I do, Linda? Gina, sorry. What I do on my die, I look on it and I see where are places that mat board is going to stick in if I roll it through a couple times, and then I put the foam on there. So there's no secret, recipe to it. It's just wherever you see, usually holes. Sometimes if there's like a kind of a sharp angle where it sticks in, you'll know when you cut the die if it sticks in there where you need the foam. So yeah, it's good. And all that is just fun foam, that you get at Michael's or whatever. And then I put adhesive on the back. I use my Easy Cut adhesive, but any kind, and I just stick it onto the foam of the die and I roll it through. And that helps these pieces to eject easily. You had your goodies arrive today. Oh, good. Oh, the treat box. Oh, that's exciting, Diane. I can't wait to see. You guys have to post them in the fan club, okay? All right. Yes, pick out the bits. Yeah. I worry Facebook will go away too, but it's like it's going to take so much time to move them over. And plus those dies now are older and not available, so I'm just trying to move forward from here on. So, oh, you're welcome, Gina. Anytime. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go and maybe make a meal tonight. My husband will be in shock. So we will see you on Tuesday. And let me know if you can think of anything that you'd like to see. Otherwise, I'll just do what I want. We can do those, the foam stamps for sure. We have done that before, so I don't know. I could put a link up to it if you want to watch that too. Save them all on an external drive. Yeah, it would be a huge, well, I do have a big one. Yeah, it's a lot of work too. Oh, well. Well, thank you, Lenine. I'm glad you came. Thanks for coming, everybody. You're going to a party. Well, of course you are, Leslie. You are the fun person here in the group. Gel press. Yeah, the gel press is always good because you never know what's going to happen with that. All right, we can do that. Okay, well, have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. And I think I just said have a good weekend, but have it double. All right, see you guys. Bye.